Yes, you heard it right. Now you can send JSON object in your get query. Wasn't it invalid? No. So HTTP has bought a new method called query method in June 2026, which is an update after 16 long years, RFC 10008, where they have introduced a new method called query method, which is similar to get method but has some advantages over it. First, let's explore what was the need of this method. Get request had multiple problems. I would just show you. You can simply see this method and see out the problems, right? The URL length is very long, first thing. Second thing, you can see what are these characters. Okay, so these characters are basically encoding, because get request always needed encoding. We could not send hyphen, we could not send slash, we could not send at the rate. We always had to encode, and this encode has to be manually done in coding layer, in application layer, which was using our resources, and which was difficult to handle in all the edge cases, and it was difficult, right? Anyhow, so you can see, if I wanted to send 3 fields, 4 fields for filtering, I had to add them up. Just to send 3 fields or 4 fields for entering, you can see the length of the string that it has consumed. So yeah, it was difficult to use get method. So these are all the problems. One was long URLs. Second was it was difficult to encode special characters. You had to do it manually. Nested objects and array become messier. URL length hit limitations. Query parameter often appear in browser history, logs, proxies, and analytics, because get request used to happen openly and anyone could like trace it. It was not like post request that it was difficult to trace. It was very very easy to trace, and it was impossible to make complex queries. Advanced filter, SQL queries, JSONPath was not possible to send with get, and that's why people used to use post method as an alternative to get. Just to get data, we used to post, because we had to get we had to send complex filters and complex data structures, and it was not possible with get. But post method came with its own set of disadvantages, which is post is not cached by default. It is not cached by default in front end layer, in proxies, in CDNs, nowhere it is not cached. And also post is not idempotent and safe. Post is designed to change the data, not to get the data, right? So yeah, then this is the new query method is the solution to that, which it has benefits of both get and post. Like it is safe, it is idempotent and like get, but it is also able to handle complex data. It is allowing you to send multiple filters and over the network. So yeah, it is also having benefits of post. Also the query method will be cached by default in browser, CDN and all. So it was not possible for me to hit and show you, because Postman also doesn't currently support it and it shows invalid protocol. But I was able to code it with Golang, because Golang somehow supports sending your custom HTTP request. So I was just somehow able to send and create a curl request for you. So in my use case, I had a product array like this, which had data in floaters, in strings, in date, and in multiple formats. Okay, and I wanted to do some search, sort and filtering on that. So this is the get request, which looks like this. I showed you the get request already. This is the get request, and you could just send and you can get the data. And but this looks messier, isn't it? But if you see the curl of query, you can see the cleanliness here, right? Inside the filter there is an array. So this is JSON, this is nested JSON, and inside filters you can send multiple filters, right? It will not hit URL limit. You don't need to worry about URL length limit. And second thing is, you can see the dates, right? Earlier we used to encode everything, slash, at the rate, all the special characters had to be encoded, but now that manual labor is gone. You don't need to do that. You can simply send the data as it is in your application layer in our query, and the server will filter it out for you and give it back to you. See how the sending these fields are so simpler here, right? Earlier we saw it in get. See, in get it is very difficult to send all the fields. It looks like this, but here see how clean it is. So yeah, this is it. I am not able to run this query method in my system as well, because I think curl is also not supporting it as of now, because it has just launched. Nothing is ready to adapt. All the SDKs, all the frameworks, all the languages are adapting to it. So don't worry, you can read about it and you can test it out once it's available. Yeah, if you want more details on this, comment it out. I will add more details, and I would shoot a new video on the basis of what you require. So yeah, thank you.